No. 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 Yep. That's the one.
That's one.
That's the last one, right?
Yeah.
So it should be more than before this. Which one am I on? What was that? Ah. My bad. By elimination. So just like the name says here, ladies and gentlemen, you are solving these by getting rid of one of the letters. You are eliminating them. Last time you were substituting, now you are eliminating them. And it's based on this simple little philosophy or concept here off to the side here, I'll show you. If you take any equation, let's say is 6 plus 7 equals what, 13? Right? Another problem you could have is 5 plus 4 equals 9. You are allowed to add two equal equations or two equations together and you'll still get a truthful statement, correct? 3 plus 9 is 22, 7 plus 4 is 11, and 5 plus 6 is 11, 11 plus 11 is 22. Well, if that is the case, if I can add two equations together and get one of the letters to drop out, I still have a true equation and I don't have two variables anymore. I have one variable that you can solve for. So if you look at problem number 1, let me blow that up here. And I have two equations, they're equal, and I just simply add these going up and down together. Watch what happens. What is negative 3x and a negative 2x? Negative 5x. What is a plus y and a minus y? No y's. Y's have gone, right? 0 y's. You take away. So that's gone. And now I have negative 12 and negative 3 is negative 15. My other y is gone, and I can just simply solve this by doing what? Divide by negative 5. Divide by negative 5. X equals 3. But you can't just stop there because there is a y that you have to take this 3 and put it into one of these two equations to figure out what your y is. It doesn't really matter which one, I'll do the bottom just because. Negative 2 times 3 minus y equals negative 3. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Add 6, I get 3. Looks like y equals negative 3. And you're done. Is that not the cat's meow?
Short and sweet.
Yeah, unfortunately it gets harder, sorry. That was like the easiest problem there. Yeah. This one is just like it. And here's what has to happen. In order for this to work, children, in order for this to work, you have to have variables who have opposite coefficients. In other words, the number in front of the letter has to be opposite because if they're not opposite, when you add them together, you're not getting rid of any numbers. For example, let me go down here. I'll show you. Alright, if I took this and I added these together, negative 7 and a negative 6 is a negative 13x. Negative 3 and a negative 3 is a negative 6y. And 21 and 18 is 39. It don't work because you didn't get rid of any letters because they're not opposites. Okay? We'll come back to that. But in this case here, you do have opposites. This is a negative x, that's a positive x. Oh, everybody's happy. You can't add them together. Opposites drop out, it goes away. You get 7y equals 5 and negative 5 is 0. So y equals 0. If y is 0, what would x be? X plus 0. What number plus 0 is 5? You are a thinking crew. Somebody please. Negative. Thank you very much. So far so good. We got two easy ones under our belt. Let's look at a harder one. So you ask yourself, let's look at this one. Are there opposites? No. But there's also the rule in math that says in any equation, as long as you do the same thing to every term in it, you can change it however you want. So the question you have to ask yourself, what would it take for me to get one of them to be opposite? Rukala? What could I do, either to the top or bottom, that, see these are both 7s, but they're both the same, both negative? What could I do to this 7 to get it to be a positive 7? By multiplying or dividing, what could I do to this negative 7 to make it a positive 7? Anybody multiply it by? multiply it by
Negative
a negative, or -1. Okay, and I can do that as long as I do everything by -1. I want to make this a positive sum. You could do this one, it wouldn't matter, but I'll just pick this one. I need to multiply everything by a -1. So a -7x times negative, it just changes its sign to its opposite. This changes its sign to its opposite. And 0 times -1 is still 0. This is still a true equation because you're allowed to do that based on whatever Newton's third law of relativity or whatever it is. I can't remember. Now they're opposites.
They should have one of those be a Y.
Why? Now they're opposites. And when you put them together, -8x -8x and 7x is a -x. The y's have gone. And I end up missing it. So what's going on? It's a rare occasion that you come visit the 8th grade classroom. Although not long.
Checking it out. getting
Oh,
to
yeah,
know
yeah,
more.
sure. Yeah.
They have hearing, but we are ahead of schedule. Are you okay with taking them now, or do you want to wait till the schedule?
Can you give me 3 minutes with them?
Yes.
Okay, you want me to send the whole,
Yeah, it's down to the,
yeah, just back to the top?
Yep.
And you want them all in one big group, or would you prefer they come in
it
shifts?
takes like 10 minutes, so all at once is fine, as long as
Okay.
they're quiet in the hallway so everyone can do their hearing.
Oh, I can guarantee they'll be quiet in the hallway. This group here, they don't even talk. This is how they are the whole
Alright.
plan. Even when I want them to talk, this is how they are. I can't change them. So yeah, 5 minutes and they'll be there.
Okay.
Alright, so you add the -8 and the 0, you get -8, so x ends up being +8. And then you can pick any of these 3, it doesn't matter, whatever equation you want to put it back in, it'll still end up working. I don't know, I'll go with this one. If you take 7 times 8, you get 56. Subtract 56 over there, you get a -56 divided by 7. Looks like a -8 for y. And you could always put that into the equation to see if it works, but now, where are we at over here? I don't know if I like that one, I guess I do. Sure, why not? That's kind of the same thing that's true for this one. What, they're not opposites now, but what could you do to get them to be opposites?
Now you're like bringing it, you're like bringing it on the thing and you're.
Listen, just answer my question, Ryan Connor. Huh? What can I do to get them to be opposites?
Y.
Which one by what? Either one by -1. I'll do the top this time because
Switch things up.
yes. So this times that, that's a +6x, that's a +3y, and that's a -18. Did I get the y's right this time? You end up with a -x here. The y's cross off. If they don't cross off, you've done no good. And you get a +3. So x equals -3. Put -3 into either one of these things for x and you'll get your y. Let's do this one. -7 times -3 minus 3y equals 21. You get 21, subtract 21, take y equals 0. Take that for what it's worth, because we want to talk about one of these here. That one apparently wasn't a complicated, I thought it was going to be one that was a little higher, a complicated one. But let's do this last one and then I'll send you to get your hearing checked, because maybe that's been a problem all along.
What did you say?
Wait,
Exactly.
everyone?
She said everyone, I can't change it. Let's look at this story problem here. Just quickly and briefly here.
We haven't done this in a while. And we got our hearing check in a while.
It's too bad they don't have a personality check.
Oh.
Flying with the wind.
You just roast me.
I wasn't even directed at you. Flying with the wind, a plane went 131 kilometers per hour. Flying into the same wind, the plane only went 95 kilometers. Find the speed of the wind and the speed of the plane in still air. What in the world?
I think with
Before you, but no, before you give up on it, first thing, start off with what we know. Grace says the first thing we have to do is, well, what variables, what are they asking you for? You've got the speed of the wind, that would be W. And the speed of the plane, that would be P.
I'm sorry.
So, take a look and see, Cabron, follow with me here, don't lose me now. Flying with the wind, a plane went 131 kilometers per hour. The speed of the plane with the speed of the wind, the plane went 131 km/h. The other one, it said the plane was flying into the wind, which means the wind's coming at it, which means you'd have to reduce it by the speed of the wind. A plane against the wind is 95. With the wind, against the wind. Same thing if you were talking about a boat going with the current or against the current. One's with, one's plus, one's minus. And look, you get two systems of equations that are opposite and everybody's happy because you can just add these together. 2p or not 2p. Look at, I have 2p. Adding 131 and 95 together, you get, what, 226, I believe. Is it? So divide 226 by 2, the speed of the plane is going to be 113 km/h. And then the speed of the wind, plane plus the wind is 131, so what would you add to that to get 31? I believe 18 km/h. And there you go. I can't change that, but you do have to go get your